The phone app SMTH was immediately banned from Apple's App Store and broke the phone of at least one reviewer. Yet it has a decent 4.1 out of 5 rating on Google Play. The SM represents send me. What does the TH mean? And how do you play? And I'll give it to you again. The phone app SMTH was immediately banned from Apple's App Store and broke the phone of at least one reviewer. Yet it has a decent 4.1 out of 5 rating on Google Play. The SM represents send me. What does the TH mean? And how do you play?
I saw this news story. I got to sit out of it.
Yeah, I can nail this. It's send me top hats. It's like a sort of service magicians use where we basically, if you need a top hat, short notice, you just click a button and, like a sort of Uber, but for top hats.
And then Apple was like, magic is the same as con artistry. We don't support that kind of business here. This is my Apple voice.
Yeah, Tim Apple.
They went, hang on, these guys are bigger nerds than us.
I just like the idea that probably got pitched at the point after Uber came out when all the apps were going for like Uber for anything. Uber for like fancy clothes and tailoring was probably pitched at some point as an app for rich people. Like, I need an outfit for this tonight. Go. And someone turns up at your door with the correct sign. Like, that must have been pitched. If not, someone's going to.
All right, so surely the only reasons things would get removed from the App Store is 1, outrageously offensive, 2, a big old scam, or 3, breaking stuff, as it seems like it broke at least one person's device. Someone broke a device. That's interesting.
I'm thinking of those, there's those devices, like a USB, and you plug it into the side of your laptop and it bricks your laptop. Or someone else's. It's probably best not to put it in your own laptop. That kind of, so it might be like an app that is specifically designed to kind of kill your phone, maybe for security purposes. Send me to hell.
It's send me Trojan horses.
Perfect.
Yes, send me Trojan horses. There you go.
That is great. But I don't think anybody would download that, surely.
I don't know. Some of the Greeks are really big fans.
Yeah.
A friend once sent me a file that was not a virus.txt. I'm like, it's a text file. It cannot contain a virus. They're just being a jerk. I'm like, I'm not opening it. I don't believe you.
It was very smart. It was the notavirus.
Yeah. It just very, and he's like, he clearly said it wasn't a virus. I'm like, I'm not, mate. I'm just.
Yeah.
It's like that guy's "I'm not a terrorist" shirt from last episode.
Yes.
It is not send me Trojan horses. We can cross that off your list of THs.
Well, the phrase was, how do you play? So it's a game, this app, apparently.
Yes, it is a game. You do play it.
Was it something, like I remember, this is dating me a little bit, but when CD-ROMs first came in, when you had the little cartridge, but when they first introduced the tray that popped out, I think it was Coca-Cola had like a file that was like, press, down, it was like free drink holder, and you would click on it and it would say, here is your free drink, and it would just open your disc tray, which it was very funny in 1997. But
that's great.
I tried it like maybe 10 years later, and as soon as I downloaded it, it got flagged as a virus, as malware. Is it something that's kind of fun, but just gets flagged as being dodgy because it maybe just,
It did break something.
Yeah. I guess so, yeah.
I seem to recall Coca-Cola stopping the release of that little app because people did actually try and use the CD tray as a drink holder and broke it.
I will say this being flagged wouldn't have been an automated, at least not just like, this is registering as this type of file. A human made the decision, at least somewhere down the line.
Oh, what games could be involved that would send me to something?
I assumed break means like it broke the phone, like it bricked it, but maybe it...
like physically, not brick.
Yeah. Like maybe it's like I don't know what the acronym, but like it's like a tennis game, but you use your phone as the ball, like something like that.
Send me to heaven, and you throw it right up in the air and see what happens.
Yes.
Danny, the app is called Send Me to Heaven.
What?
And you throw it right up there.
Are you kidding? Was it just like the game is trying to see, like it tests your altitude.
Yes,
how high you
it
get?
uses the inbuilt gyroscope do phones have an inbuilt altimeter?
It's the accelerometer. It measured
accelerometer.
how long it was it measured how long it was in free fall.
Oh, wow.
And so it would measure that to give you a score of how high you have thrown your phone into the air, how well you could send it to heaven. The me in this case is the phone.
Okay, the most outrageous part of that is only one person you said broke their phone?
Let's say at least one.
Definitely at least one. If I had been a teenager when this happened, oh boy, I would have lost some phones.
It was released in 2013.
Just missed.
So you just missed out. Yes, you did use the sensors in the phone to detect how high in the air you had thrown it. Apple noted the game was encouraging behavior that could result in damage to the user's device. It is still available on the Google Play Store to this day. The app, before you play it, does say, be careful not to injure yourself or others. Be always aware that there is enough space above you and around you. Do some training to learn the right skills to get best results.
The Lateral book is out now. Just click on the link to get your copy.